Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Dread BC with another daily quest challenge. We're going for a 2-for-1 here. We're going to try and attack with 30 creatures and win our final pack of the week. The 30 creatures really points to a swarm deck, so we have selected Selesnya Tokens. After last night getting a second March of the Multitudes from one of my weekly packs, I feel like this has increased the power of the deck. I was able to take out the last of the Druids of the Cowl, which really did nothing for me. I still might swap out these Llanowar Elves for something at some point, but for now I'm okay with them as they are. 3 Emmaras, 3 songs. You know what? We've been over the list. This is just, let's just knock out this quest here. And I'll still put the deck list in the comments and or in the description. And if you have any questions, by all means, ask away. But for now, let's get to attacking. I was really hoping it would be a fast queue. All right. So, this is good. We've got a turn 1 and 2 turn 2 plays, assuming the Llanowar survives. Actually, I don't think it really matters. Yeah, it does matter. We have to play the Llanowar turn 1. Or no. We'd need 2 white mana on turn 2. Yeah, we can do it. Okay. Pay the 2. Druid, or Llanowar. Who is Druid? Most of the ones that tap for mana are Druids, as it turns out. Pelt Collector. Alright. I can deal with that. Start with a Legion's Landing. Emmara. Soul of the Accord. And now, our opponent is probably going to grow this Pelt Collector. Okay, Thorn Lieutenant, that works. Alright. Now the question is, do we go ahead and Loxodon now or wait and hope to draw something? I think we Loxodon now. There's no reason not to. I mean, yes, we could draw something next turn, but we could brick and hit land again. I want to go ahead and develop our board state as much as possible. Alright. Our opponent is on the Elves game, it looks like. We've got more Thorn Lieutenants and land. Yep, see? Land. Okay. We're going to play the song, even though we have no intention of using it. And I think we want to go ahead and flip our landing here. But not really. It's not that big a priority at the moment. He's going to play a Beast Whisperer, very likely here. And then follow it up with another 1-drop elf. Okay, no Beast Whisperer. He's got Circuitous Route looking for lands. He's going deep. This is going to be a problem if we don't draw something, you know, worth playing. I still see no... I mean, I could throw in the 4/4, but he'd just double block, and I'd only be able to kill one of his creatures, and it'd only be a Thorn Lieutenant, so... Cavern Utopia. Alright, yeah, this guy's going the hard ramp route, so... I foresee something like a Galta in our near future. Alright, that's gas at least. So, all of our creatures are indestructible until end of turn. Let's go ahead and get that Legion's Landing flipped. Okay. He's cast Verdant Rebirth on one of his creatures, although I didn't see which one. I'm guessing the Pelt Collector. Or no, I'm sorry, the Thorn Lieutenant. No, Pelt Collector, wasn't it? No, okay, it was the Thorn Lieutenant. He wants it to come back to his hand that bad. Yeah, we'll just... whatever it... Okay, done. There we go. Alright, that's a pretty big hit. Wasn't enough to kill, but it was a good hit. And then... land... Okay, sorry. Resolve that. It goes back to his hand. You got it. Land. History of Benalia. And then end of turn, we use Llanowar and these 2 lands to hit Adanto. Alright. We have a large creature in our very near future. I foresee this. Yep, okay. That's a large creature. And that's a scoop. Okay. Well, I think we attacked with 5 creatures that game. Yep. 5 on our way. Yeah, that deck, I like the elf decks right now. I don't like the ones that run the dinosaurs unless it's a Carnage Tyrant. I mean, that one, it's a good creature and all, but it's just poised in a standard with so much removal that I think the only one worth running is Carnage Tyrant. It's too good. Galta too. I mean, if you're playing against anything that's not black, black and white, they have a hard time taking care of a Galta. This is not my favorite hand that I've ever seen, but it's got 2 plays on turn 2 to make up for missing one on turn 1 and the chance to draw, so... Okay, he's got his Llanowar. We'll play the Guildgate. Alright, playing against Golgari. These wild growth walkers are a pain in the ass. That's a good draw. 1. Pass. So he's going to play something that causes a couple explore triggers, making this wild growth walker get big, and he's going to gain a bunch of life. Jade Light Ranger? Anything? Really? Oh, he's holding up removal mana. I guarantee it. But that's not a great play for him right now. Because I'm actually not going to play anything this turn. I might march end of turn, then Trostani and Venerated Loxodon next turn. I think that's going to be the play. I mean, it's not a huge March of Multitudes. It's only for 2, but then the Venerated will at least grow them, and Trostani will grow them again. That'll put a lot of pressure on his side of the board. He'll have to take care of the Trostani, and then he's still got a Venerated and a bunch of tokens that have been grown. End of turn, kill something. He's got Vraska's Contempt mana. He's got Murder mana. Does he just have Stone Cold Nothing? Okay, he's going to kill Llanowar Elves. Okay, that seems like... I guess I should have cast March of the Multitudes in response to that, but honestly, I'm just not in a rush. He's not putting me under any pressure right now. The amount of life he's going to gain from exploring... We're doing nothing in that as far as it goes. I mean, I know neither of us are really doing anything, but from what I know about that deck, I can actually stand to do that a little bit more. He may play a big demon here. He's got 6 mana. He could play Carnage Tyrant, and that would be like the worst thing for us. You're really going to finally turn something sideways. And that's what you're doing with it? Okay. Yeah, you got the 1 damage. No problem. There it is. Okay. So that tells me we need to go ahead and get these dudes out. So we're going to do this in response. Okay. Trostani Venerated. We can take a hit from the Carnage Tyrant. We're at 18. That's a ton of life right now. I'm not worried about that at all. Yep, let's do that. No, Trostani. There we go. I click and drag. I drop it. Nothing happens. I swear. All right. Let's grow her, lifelinker, 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 lifelinker. And then leave back the 2/2, just in the event that something awful happens. And that guy gets ginormous. We can always throw the 2/2 in there to block a total of 4 effective damage. More than likely, he's going to kill the Loxodon or Trostani. Trostani's probably his best bet. He's already looking at it, so... Yep, here we go. Okay. Raise your hand if you saw that coming. For the record, my hand is raised. Okay, so I think what we're going to do... Do we throw one of our 2/2s away to flip the landing? I think we do. I think that's probably going to play into our hand better than doing nothing. Get in there, boys. Just ignore the dinosaur, don't worry. Okay. Okay. That's fine. Still gaining 2 life off of the 1/3. Which means that Carnage Tyrant has even less reason to be blocked right now. Chupacabra is going to kill the Loxodon. It's okay. This guy is afraid to attack. If he does, though, we got his Tyrant. Okay. So, step 1, make a dude. Step 2, pump our dudes. And 3 and 3. We're going to take 1 damage and gain 6 life. And he is going to lose a Carnage Tyrant. That's okay. We can deal with that. We're not going to play our land. We're just going to keep developing board presence since we're not drawing any gas except for pump spells. That's fine. He didn't see that coming. If he has another Carnage Tyrant, this is another way to get him for it. We have the City's Blessing for the rest of the game regardless of how many creatures we have on deck, so that's fine. I'd like him to go for an alpha right now. That would be nice, but he's not gonna. We're just gonna make a dude. Pass the turn. Vanguard. Good play. Get out there. Pass turn. Let him play something. Make a dude. Because the amount of... Okay, Vivian is a problem. Her only ability that's relevant is +1. She has nothing else to kill. Okay.
You can't stop nature.
That's going to put us on a bit of a clock. Okay, Carney T number 2. There's another dude. Pass. My turn. Emmara. Okay, well, we're going to do as we have been. We're going to play our creatures. We're going to pass, leaving open Pride. Let's see. She goes off at 8, which means 3 more turns before she's a problem. We could have 3 more creatures on the board. Plus, if we get anything that allows Emmara to tap without going into a Chupacabra. Okay. I think we should be okay, depending on what he draws. I know he's going to play a Carnage Tyrant. Okay, looks like he wants to kill something. Maybe. Okay, resolve.
Meet my newest friend.
Because this is not drawing him a kill spell. This is drawing him creatures. And that is not one that I'm worried about. Okay. Immediately plays it. There's Carnage Tyrant. Okay. No worries there. Pass to attackers, which he won't, ever. Create a dude. My turn. Alright. Passing back. Look at the top 4 of your library.
Balance comes.
Creature or land? Your choice, buddy. I'm guessing it's probably going to be a creature. Looks like we're both trying to play the go wide game. It is a land. Okay. Well, I don't have any hexproof creatures, so that doesn't really affect me very much. And he's not going to attack. Create a guy. Because we got to keep in mind, each guy that we put on the board is 3 effective damage with Pride of Conquerors in hand. If we draw a second one of these, which actually I don't think we have 3, now that I'm thinking about it. Nope, we're just going to draw a bunch of damn lands. Okay. So she ultimates this turn unless I do something about her now. I think we got to go big on this one and just go for his face. I mean, I guess I could throw everything at her. He's going to eat a 2/2, 3 1/1s, and a 2/2. It's just not going to work out well for me. What do we do if we go face? He blocks 5. 2, 2, 2, 4, 5. He still takes a lot. 4, 5. He's still going to take... Yep. You know what? Vigilance, Trample, and Indestructible. Okay, that's a problem, but... We need to get her with at least one guy. Can I click on guys, please? Thank you. We're turning everything sideways. Like, oh my goodness, can I click his face? She's going to create a dude. We're going to create another dude end of turn. So we're not just completely dead here. We're making sure that we don't care if Vivian dies so much. Like, we'll see how he blocks. Okay. This is going to take out at least 2 creatures. Because I am going to go ahead and burn my Pride of the Conquerors then. I have no reason not to. I'm going to gain a bunch of life, so the crackback with the Tyrant is not as bad. So we're going to clear his board, aside from his 7/6. Easy. Okay. So this is trading like 4 for 1? 4 for 2, because we're losing our 2/2. Okay. Okay. He's going to ultimate Vivian this turn and have no creatures for it. Well, he's going to have a Carnage Tyrant that's going to be the eternal blocker.
Scars are lessons
I've
written
not
in
done that.
skin.
That's personally how I
Nature
feel
brings
it.
your reckoning.
You've got a 9/8 now. I've got 49 life. And you're no longer gaining life because you just lost your 2 Wild Growth Walkers. And you just got another one. And you're going to play it this turn, even though you've already played your Explorer. Which is fine. You need more creatures on deck if you're going to win this. But you're not going to attack. Okay. And I forgot to Adanto end of turn. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've got Xaxes. He kills our 2/2s and takes... No, I'm sorry. He may block a 3/3 and kill a 2/2 and take 2, 4, 5, 7, leaving him dead on board next turn. Depending on what he draws and how much life he's going to gain. Okay, there we go. We killed through an ultimate. You see? We got... Oh, wow, we attacked with 20 creatures already. 2 more games to get this pack. We'll probably finish up the creatures this game. I like this deck a lot. It's only having 1 Trostani is not good, but okay. This is not a great hand. We're going to mulligan this simply because we don't have enough to do until later turns. This is only slightly better, but it is a little bit better. Yes, okay. That makes it much better. Alright. I can deal with this. If we draw... I think our best draw with this hand would be a Loxodon. But, I mean, seriously, there are a lot of really live draws. As long as they're not stuff like 1-drops. Although I wouldn't be too upset if we drew one of them. Okay. Go ahead and get the tap land out. Demir. Search for the stump file. You search, sir. Yes, okay, that's what we wanted to see. We're going to play this dude. Next turn, the idea is Hunted Witness. Well, if we can attack with Emmara, it'll be even better, but ideally it'll be Hunted Witness, Saproling Migration, and then Loxodon. Can we do them all? No, I think we'll only have 4 at that point. Okay, well, I don't think Emmara's going to live to end a turn. Okay, maybe she is. Which means our next turn is going to be even better. Hunted Witness. Migration. Got the negate. No, you got a Chemist's Insight. Okay, he's got a negate. We're clearly playing control here. Worst case scenario, he casts Golden Demise, kills all our guys, and we're gonna hold on to this. What we're gonna do is we're gonna cast the Loxodon to get us out of his sweeper range, because black doesn't have any sweepers that can kill Loxodon. Alright, we're gonna hold Benalia for the sweeper, and then we're just gonna attack with what we've got on board. If he kills everything, we play the Benalia, we play the Pride after. He is graveyarding counterspells. God, I'm glad to see that. He put an Essence Scatter and a Sabotage. A Ritual of Soot. Okay. Saw that coming. No big deal. Played around it a little bit. Because this guy survives, sorta, in a dead manner. Alright. And we're going to draw a bunch of land. Okay. Get in for 5. You're not doing anything about it. Yeah, let's play the land and history. And then next turn we'll have Pride of Conquerors with the City's Blessing, assuming he doesn't board wipe again. If he does board wipe again, I mean, it's possible he's playing Esper. I mean, we see the isolated chapel up there. Okay, he's going to kill the 2/2. Because he's eyeing it. I know he wants it. Maybe not. I always try to think worst case scenario. Okay, he's going to kill something. Like, we'd be dumb to think all of this is getting through. But we'd also be even dumber to just not do anything. So, attack. Wow. Okay, I'm about to say, if he didn't have... Okay, that's right. Still getting in for 3. He's at 10. This is not, you know, a ton of life. And then Llanowar Elves. Now, if he's got another Ritual of Soot, we are in it pretty deep. Probably just going to lose the game. Ritual of Soot, Golden Demise, they both get us pretty good, although Golden Demise less so. That's what I hope he casts, because we actually will not lose anything if he does. Though he can cast Golden Demise and leave up a counterspell. He's got an instant speed removal, and it's going to be targeted. It's going to target a 5/5 or a 4/3. I'm sorry, they're not 5/4s like they sometimes are. Okay, say bye bye to a 4/3. Really? Okay. I don't know what he's got. I probably should have cast Pride of the Conquerors there, but I honestly want to hold on to it. I just have this weird feeling he's got a counterspell. Maybe not. Maybe he's actually digging for it and that was a misplay. Oh goodness. If he uses that to get a board sweeper. That's not a board sweeper, but it will stop this from happening. Okay, he's digging again. Another search for a sconcer. We pull it through. All right. Consistency. Consistency is always good. We knocked out that, and now we've got one more to win. One more for our free pack. Of course, we're going to get stuck against 3 Dimir decks in a row that all run 4 Ritual of Soot, 4 Golden Demise. I can feel it. I can feel a string of losses coming. One of those losses where no matter what you do, they've got an answer for it. Okay, he's got a Johnny as his guy. That doesn't always mean anything, but it could. Yeah, this is not great. But hear me out. We're gonna try this because I want to see how Song and these guys work together. If we draw planes, it's gonna be pretty good, obviously. Turn 1 Llanowar. Okay, it's actually getting better then. We're gonna play it. And guess what? Without the kicker. We've got dudes. Next turn, regardless of if we draw a land, we're gonna play Song of Freyalise, Witness, Witness. If we draw a land, we can possibly play the 3rd Witness. And anyone out there asking, can I get a Witness? Yes, you can get 3. Okay, that might change our play just a little bit. Nope. Playing the Song. Playing the Witness. Playing the Witness. Next turn, we kick a Saproling Migration. And then the turn after that, attack with everything with +1/+1. They all get buffs. Assuming we don't draw a land. If we draw a land, we play a Witness too. Okay. Atsokan Seer. Never seen this card on the battlefield, ever. Return target dinosaur card from your graveyard to your hand, and it ramps. That's kind of a cool card. Oh, wow. We got that. Alright, so. You know what? We're going to do this right. You, use the planes. You, use the rest. Yeah, pass turn. Buddy, next turn you are looking down a buttload of 1/1s that are coming in indestructible-like. And if we draw... Oh, man. If we draw that pump spell, it's going to be game, set, match. Okay, I like his deck. He's going Naya, kinda. Oh yeah, getting in there. Well, they all have vigilance, so get in there. Guess what? They are all indestructible. That's a lot of damage you just took, buddy. I mean, it is remotely possible, I suppose, that you have some sort of board sweeper, but I'm not playing into it. I'm really not worried about any dinosaur you play. The Saprolings alone are 10 power and toughness. Saprolings plus 100 Witness kills a Galta. And all I have to do is 4 damage next turn? I like this guy. I like this guy too, but this is a weird combination that he's got going. He's got... This is like a 5-mana, 5-color deck. Azor the Lawbringer? What? What the hell is this? This is him losing because he now no longer has the blockers. This is such a weird deck. Yep, no reason to play Trostani. Just get in there. He can't stop it unless he has a fog. And if he does, we'd probably win the next turn anyway. Yep. God. Just playing the drums on his face, I'm telling you. I don't know what his deck was doing, but it was doing a lot of it. There you have it. Let's see our pack. Last pack of the week. The others have been pretty good. And, okay, it's not something that we had 4 of, so that's a good start. We got one of these, so that's always good. I like this card for pauper purposes. The flash is nice, but Ral number 3. Oh, man. My Izzet decks are just going to get real strong now. I've gotten so many of the Izzet lands. Check this out. Let's see. Blue-red. Lands and gold cards. It doesn't show both? You have to choose either. Okay. So, Guildgates don't matter. Highland Lakes don't matter. Okay, Steam Vents. There they are. 4 Steam Vents. And I've still got 2 Sulphur Falls to get. But, I mean, that's pretty good. And then, blue-red. 4 inverts. 4 of everything across the top row. Only missing 1 Beacon Bolt. And that's an uncommon. Easy to get. 4 and 4. 4 across here, except for this guy. I just picked up one yesterday, but honestly, he's not. If he was a wizard, I would say he was really good, but as a human pirate, I have no use for him. Yeah, 3 Rals, 3 Nivs, 4,000 years. And I bought these. I straight up used wild cards for these because I really enjoyed this deck, and didn't get my last expansion explosion. But honestly, I think I only ever run 2 anyway. So, yeah. 3rd Ral is nice. I don't think I'll ever run a playset of them, but who knows? There might be some changes coming. Might make a new version of an Izzet control deck and use Rals, or I could go Jeskai and add a 3rd copy of Ral and my 3 Teferis. I might just add them to my Shitty Friends deck and go just up my Planeswalker count by yet one other. But yeah. I kind of want to run a deck that's based around the late game Izzet, because these 2 right here are enough to pull games out on their own. This one especially if you can protect him, but the only way that Izzet tends to protect Planeswalkers is with either very small creatures that, like the Siren Storm Tamer, or by killing everything and countering everything. So getting the ideas for something like a deck with sleep and like Walls of Mist, stuff like that, to just get to turn 5 and you can play the value cards like these 2 guys and then just go crazy. So I don't know, we'll see what we can do. We'll play a non-standard Izzet deck at some point, I'm sure, because I mean, as much as we enjoy playing all these Drakes, Enigma and Crackling Drakes, you know, it's boring. Everyone's seen that deck 1,000 times, so I like to do things that are more unique. But I'm going to call this video for now. Yeah, discard changes since we didn't do anything. I'm going to call it for now, and I hope you enjoyed. If you have any suggestions, once again, always let me know. I'm more than happy to try and accommodate.